Hi everyone, it's Linda with Johnson's Jazzy Jewels, hashtag Girl Boss. I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. My consultant ID is 225766. On March 1st of this year, 2020, a new law was passed in New York State whereby if you are selling something where you charge tax, which we all should be doing, you can no longer use plastic bags. And so I had to come up with a way of um, setting myself apart with my customers and still, have them show the paparazzi logo. So, what I did was come up with an idea um, of like a gift bag. And I thought this idea you'd be able to do with any business, or even if you were giving it as a gift, a birthday present or something, you could make your own gift bags in all sorts of different colors. So I'm going to put my glasses on for this. And so basically what I did was I bought a package of 500 pink sheets of paper, and it's just regular paper. It does not have to be cardstock. Of course, cardstock would be thicker and probably hold up a little bit better, but I'm finding that these bags hold up very well. Okay, so this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of pink paper. I have a ruler. Okay. I have a hole punch, scissors. You can use either the crafter's tape, which I prefer, okay, or you can use, this happens to be the repositional glue stick. And then for the handles, I'm using a pipe cleaner, but you can use string or ribbon, anything that you want. For me, I'm using the pipe cleaner. It makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going to put the camera down lower so you can actually see what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. The only time I need the scissors is for the pipe cleaner, just so you know we're not cutting the paper at all, which is kind of cool. Oh, and also I use labels that I've printed my logo on. So they're clear, and they're the Avery 18663. Okay. And I've printed my labels on that. All right, so hopefully I'm going to move this camera so you can see a little bit better. And maybe move this camera down. Angle it down for you. Okay. So I take my paper, and what I'm going to do is fold it up almost in half. Okay, so I'm going to leave just a tiny little space at the end. Can you see that? Tiny little space at the end. See that tiny little space? Okay. And make sure when you're folding, you're making sure that those folds are nice and deep. I'm going to take that little spaced end, and I'm going to fold it over the end of the piece of paper. Okay, like so. So I folded that little piece over the end of the piece of paper. Okay, and you can do this with any colors of paper. Go to Walmart's, get different colored paper. All right. So once I've got that done, I'm just going to open it up, and I'm going to put some glue right on this little lip. Okay. Just going to run a line of glue right on that lip, and then I'm just going to fold it back over again. There we go. All right, so that's glued down. All right. All right, now I am going to fold. I'm going to take one end, and I'm just going to fold it up, about 1 inch to 1.25 inches. Okay, just kind of guesstimate with my fingers. just going to fold the bottom up like so. Can you see it? I want to make sure you see it. So fold the bottom up. So you see like that? Let's fold it up. Make sure that crease is really good all the way around. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is open up. It's got a little pocket here now. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to push the edges in like this. Okay, so open it up, push the edges in. You see how I push the edge in? I'm going to push this edge in as well. And I'm going to make sure it's creased really, really well on all angles. Okay, so now it looks like that. Okay, now these two ends I'm going to fold over the center. Just fold it over the center, just so it just goes just past the center. So I folded that one past the center. I'm going to fold this one past the center. So now it kind of looks like that, okay? I'm going to open it back up. And you see how it makes these little triangles right here? Okay. I'm going to put glue on those little triangles. And then just one right, a string of glue right across the top, okay? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to glue those triangles. Right across the top. Okay. And now I'm just going to fold it back up. So I'm going to fold the bottom. Folding the bottom first. And then the top, where the glue is, right over the top. Okay, there we go. All right, there's your bottom of your bag. Got that so far? And then what I do is I just flip it to the other side too. So there's a crease on both sides. Flip, flip. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it on its side. And right where these triangles meet, I'm going to make a fold on both ends. Okay, so I'm just going to fold it in towards those triangles. There's the first fold. You see how I folded it in? And I'm going to make sure that crease is really, really good. All right. Same on the other side. I'm going to fold it in. So we're using that line where the triangle ends. And I'm making that fold on the other side. There you go. See, I've made the fold on the other side. All right. Make sure that's nice and creased. Okay. Now we're ready to open up our bag to put the folds in on the side. So we open up our bag. Now, as you can see, it puts nice creases along the side of the bag, okay? So now what you're going to do, I put my fingers down in there to make sure everything, I'm going to fold the center crease in like so, and the outside crease is up like this, okay? Tuck it all in. Oopsie. And you just gotta play with it a little bit, get your fingers in there. The creases are there, you're just making it. Okay, so you're flattening it out, getting those creases nice in there. And you're going to do the same to the other side. Okay, going to the other side. Remember that center is coming in and the outside's coming up. Okay, like so. Push it in on that little triangle. Okay, there you go. See? Got that end. And then I just really make sure those creases are nice and solid. All right. All right, so now your bag is folded, like so. Your bag is all set. And now I am going to put my holes in where I'm going to be putting my pipe cleaner. And for this size bag, I'm going in about an inch. Okay, so I'm going to go in about an inch from each edge. And I'm going to just punch a hole, like right down the center of my ruler, like so. I'm going to go on the other side, do the same thing. So it's an inch away from the edge. Go down to the center, make sure it's kind of aligned with the other one, and punch my hole. Okay, so there's my 2 holes. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is put my label on. So I have printed my logo on my labels. So I've got my labels, and for this size bag, your 8.5 by 11, I am going to go down 3 inches to apply my label because it looks good right about there. So I'm just going to take my ruler at the top. Hopefully you can see this. Take my ruler, mark out where the 3 inches. I put my ruler just in the center of my bag. Go down 3 inches so the edge of my ruler is kind of like my line, okay? And I'm going to apply my label right to the center. Like so, okay? And flip it over and do the same on the other side. So I've got my 3 inches marked off. Can you see that, guys? My 3 inches marked off. I want you to see that. Grab another label. Make sure my ruler's in the center, and that ruler, I just bump that label right up against my ruler. I'll lay it down on there. All right, and they're clear, so if it gets a bubble, just take your nail and smush it out, okay? Take your nail, smush it out. So there's my label on both sides. Perfect. Okay. Now I just take a pipe cleaner and I'm going to fold it and cut it in half, because those are going to be my handles. Now you can use, as I said, you can use string, you can use ribbon. And instead of labels, you can just decorate it with stickers or flowers, or, glue some flowers on it. If you're going to use it for gift bags, you don't have to use it for business. You can use it for pleasure, right? Okay. And for me, I just take the pipe cleaner, go on the, from the inside to the outside, and I fold it over the lip of the bag. Okay, so I'm going from the inside to the outside. Fold it over the lip of the bag. All right, and push it up against the long part. So that way there's no sharp edges. Then I bend it and do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to pull it through and fold it over the lip of the bag. Kind of straighten it out. So there's one side. There's my one handle. I'm going to do the same to the other side. From the inside of the bag, push this through. Okay. And you see how I've got that extra part? I'm just pushing it over the top of the bag. Just folding it over the top of the bag and tucking it behind the part that's long. Okay? And again, fold it over. Push it from the inside of the bag to the outside of the bag. All right. Bring it up and tuck it over the top, the lip of the bag. And tuck it behind the other piece. And then I kind of just straighten it out. All right, my handles are done, my label's on, and now it's ready to be filled with whatever you want. Okay? In this case, I use it for business, so whoever buys my beautiful $5 jewelry, I put it in this bag. Straighten up. It's much better when there's something in the bag, but there it is. Okay, so have fun with it. Please come visit me every Sunday night at 8 p.m. On Facebook Live. Come to facebook.com/JJJ Girl Boss. That's fb.com/JJJ Girl Boss. Okay, you can find me there every Sunday night at 8 p.m. I hope to see you then. Let me know if this was helpful to you and have fun with it. And please post some pictures on my Facebook page so I can see how your bags turned out for business or pleasure. Until then, have a great day. Again, my name is Linda Johnson with Paparazzi Accessories. I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye now.